not the goal. The goal of Dham Yatra. The goal of Dham Yatra is to hear from the mouths of sadhus. And here we have a sadhu, and by his mercy, our yatra will be successful. For our purification, little bit of Maharaj's introduction. Maharaj very, that's something which all of us can remember and follow in his footsteps. So Maharaj joined the International Society for Krishna Consciousness in the year 1971. That's like more than 50 years now. Maharaj is serving as the Padayatra minister, and by his great endeavors, the prophecy of Prithvi Tyati Jata Nagaradi Gram. So that's coming true. We might be preaching in cities, but Maharaj's Padayatra train was going around different places to different villages. The Hare Krishna Mahamantra is getting spread everywhere. Maharaj, under Maharaj's guidance, the Kirtan ministry is functioning very wonderfully. And all around the world, the different Kirtan programs happen under his guidance. And yes, whenever we go to Pandharpur, now we see that big plan of the big temple. So across the river, we have the Pandharpur Vitthal, and on this side, we'll have our Radha Pandharinath, the big temple. And yes, these are the different ways Maharaj is introduced in ISKCON. Kirtan Samrat! Tukadam ISKCON! Gandharva! So these are the different ways in which Maharaj is introduced. So let's welcome Maharaj from the bottom of our heart by loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare. Is that a better mic or this could be improved? Hare. Om Ajnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. You know this Mangala Charan? These are some of the mantras. Anyway, I should have. First of all, I mean, I am very happy to meet you all here, chanting and dancing. Reminded me of my good old days or good young days. Okay. Hare. So, during those old days, maybe they also were bad days, in a sense, because no use for joining Hare Krishna movement those days. I was one of the first youths to join Hare Krishna movement. Now we have hundreds and thousands of youths all over the world, especially all over India, joining Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. This is all nothing but mercy of Gauranga. Krishna appeared as, this is the land of Krishna, Vrindavan Dham Ki. Yeah, also I was thinking, Hari, that at this early young age or days, Krishna has brought you to his own abode, Vrindavan Dham. Isn't that kindness of Krishna? And that kind Krishna is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Or when Krishna becomes more kind, Krishna is also kind. Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Karuna Sindhu. That this Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also has, he is also merciful. Avatirne Gaura Chandre Vistirne Prema Sagare. Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he has manifested this Prema Sagar. And this Sagar you understand, right? Sagar. In South India also you understand Sagar. You're all from Chennai? Not Chennai. Whitefield?
Yes, but all over India.
Oh.
Because people land up in Bangalore.
Anyone from Vaikunth here? Originally we are all from Vaikunth and making a big circle going round and round, up and down. Finally, we have come back to Vrindavan again. Thank you. I was thinking you should all be saying this. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for bringing us back to Vrindavan. Haribol, but what about thanking? You should be grateful for what Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing for all of us, all of you, me included. Yes, could get the Barthan ka washing, could that well, it is not sufficient just to thank Krishna or Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We will have to thank Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Prabhupada also. Yadi Prabhupada na hoite, if Prabhupada had not, you heard that song? Yadi Prabhupada na hoite, so ki hoite. If Prabhupada had not appeared, so what could have happened? Nothing much spiritually could have happened as it is happening right now, right here. So Prabhupada's ISKCON, and Prabhupada's ISKCON in Bangalore, in Whitefields, also should be thanked. Should also thank Hari Kshetra Prabhu to bring you to Hari's Kshetra. And that one is the Hari Kshetra. There are many Hari Kshetras. Pandharpur also, and like that. Balaji and Sri Ranga. So what you were doing a little while ago, as I arrived, you're chanting and dancing happily. Yes, happily? Well, just keep doing that. Keep chanting and dancing. और हाथी है ना घोड़ा है। तो हिंदी आता है आपको? वहाँ पैदल ही जाना है। सजन रे झूठ मत बोलो। Yesterday celebrating 41st anniversary of Yatra. One Yatra, and then we have more Yatras also. And then we're talking how these Yatras will go back to home. Na hathi hai na ghoda hai. Chanting and dancing, walking back to Godhead. Well, Krishna is And Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also is in so many ways, is kind to us. That he has manifested his abode, Vrindavan Dham, right here within this material universe or existence. Vrindavan Dham ke Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did was, he is Krishna, right? He is Krishna. He's not only Krishna, but he's also Radha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, what do you say? Remain Radha Krishna Nahe Anya. Radha who appeared yesterday, Radha Stane, and Krishna who appeared and Radha Stane. We're making the point that on the Ashtami, the moon is half moon, right? Ardha Chandra. So on Krishnastami, the moon was half. On Radhastami, moon was half. Half and half. Purnendu Sundara. So Krishna appeared on Ashtami, half moon. Radha appeared on Ashtami, half moon. Radha and Krishna, they combined on full moon. Then you're not getting the point. Yeah? That is also the way to understand how the two in one. So that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he becomes a devotee of Krishna. In his mood, he becomes a devotee. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord is appearing in Panchatattva, 5 features. The first one is, the principal one is Gaura Tattva, and that Gaura is Bhakta Rup. Lord is becoming Bhakta Rup, devotee of Krishna. By his own acharan, his example, his activities, he is teaching the whole world. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as a devotee now, he loved Vrindavan. I think I heard this morning there was a talk about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu's visit of Vrindavan. Yes? Yes? No?
Yes.
So then I was thinking, I don't know how far you brought only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Vrindavan, or did you talk about the two Vrindavan? No. Okay, so I will go forward from Mathura onwards. and briefly, of course. Hari Hari. In other words, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as he comes to Vrindavan, as he had come to Vrindavan. So you have done that, or you are doing that in following in the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had visited Vrindavan, you are visiting Vrindavan. While here, of course, we can't do a lot of things which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did. But we could take inspiration and follow in the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or at least appreciate the way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was appreciating Vrindavan Dham. And to appreciate Vrindavan Dham, he did not station himself in one place. I know your visit is very brief, right? You are here only for a couple of days. 5 days, okay, that's quite a few days. You could see how much ground you could cover. But it takes at least 1 month to go around, which we do, I have done with thousands of devotees in the form of Brajamandal Parikrama Ki, entire month of Kartik. We go around the 12 forests of Vrindavan. Kesi Ghat Bamsi Vat Dvadasha Kanan Jaha Saba Leela Kaila Sri Nanda Nanda. So how many forests? There are 12 forests of Vrindavan. 12 principal forests of Vrindavan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did Brajamandal Parikrama. And following in the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from 500 years ago, his parikramas were revised, revived, and devotees, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, and lately we started Brajamandal Parikrama in 87, we had the first Brajamandal Parikrama. From that year onwards, we have done Brajamandal Parikrama every year. Me too. So, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he arrives Hare Krishna. From a distance, oh, here's Mathura, Mathura Dham, okay. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately offers his obeisances. As he arrives in Mathura, on the ghat called the Shram Ghat, he takes Jamuna Maiya ki. This is, he took a holy dip in Jamuna. And the next stop was Krishna Janmasthan in Mathura. That is where Krishna, in the middle of the night, made his appearance. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, through the streets of Mathura, he goes to Krishna Janmasthan, and always remember one thing about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He never walked. What was he flying? No. He only danced. As soon as he would begin singing Hare Krishna, immediately or simultaneously, singing and dancing simultaneously would happen in case of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So no walking, always dancing. Mahaprabhu Kirtana, what? Nritya, Gita, Vaditra, means instrument playing. Manaso, Rasena, Homancha, and all that would also happen. Much more. The hair standing on the end, and Roman would tremble, and tears, rolling on the ground. Hari. She's going to come back, hopefully. Hari, Hari, Hari. And then what to speak of rolling in the dust of Vrindavan. So as he arrives at Keshav, at Janmasthan, that is where you could take darshan of Keshav Deva. Okay. Great Hare Krishna. Hari Hari. Hari Hari Hari. You don't have hand mic or that's okay. Oh, it's fine. Hari Hari. Where is this? Hare 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 Krishna. Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Hare 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 Hare. Hare Krishna. You could hear me? How far could you hear me? The front. If you all come forward, everybody come forward. Let's see. Of course, I cannot scream. Hari, 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 Hari. Hari, Hari. Hare Krishna. Hari, Hari. So, this, okay. Hari, Hari. Hari Hari. So, Chaitanya Ma, which one is working? This one, or I have to speak through in this mic, or Hari Hari? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, on that I could say now, or I could say, but let me say it. Who had come to Vrindavan? Gaur Sundar had come to Vrindavan. In theory, कौन सा working? केवल एक वर्क, okay. Tell me when I could switch over to. But everyone was thinking, our Shyam Sundar is here. Residents of Mathura and Vrindavan were thinking, who has come? Shyam Sundar is here. Gaur Sundar had come, but they were experiencing, oh, our Shyam Sundar is here, our Shyam Sundar is here. And that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was now taking darshan of Keshav Dev. In Vrindavan, there's a Keshav Dev, there's a Govind Dev, there's a Hari Dev, there's a Baladev. These are some of the oldest deities installed by great grandson of Sri Krishna. His name was Vajranav. So this kirtan, of course, every kirtan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is out of this world. Transcendental, ecstatic. But one kind of kirtan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called Udanda Kirtan. Udanda Kirtan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kind of literally flies in the sky, not so much high, but it's like a floating and jumping. And so all those who had, by the time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reached Mathura, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's arrival in Mathura had become talk of the town. You understand the term? Talk of the town. Everyone was gossiping and talking and spreading the word around. Hey, Shyam Sundar is here, Shyam Sundar is here. The Krishna, and especially Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, darshan is, you cannot take your eyes off that personality. Your eyes and attention is glued down to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's form, Krishna's form also. It's like that. So all those who were taking darshan, they were following also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And others were also, word was spreading, and all the residents of Vrindavan, Mathura, they ended up in Krishna Janmasthan at Keshav Dev Mandir. And Lord made them also chant and dance, and which he had been doing throughout his South India tour. So, similar performance. Well, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was invited for bhiksha or lunch prasad by Sanodiya Brahmin, right? Kind of Brahmin called Sanodiya Brahmin. And as Mahaprabhu, which one? No? Yeah, just a bit. You could hear, right? In the back? So while Lord was enjoying, sure, his association with the Sanodiya Brahmin and enjoying his prasadam, all people, those who had come to Keshav Dev Mandir, they all ended up at this place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had stationed himself. And they're all eager to have audience or darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Are you eager also? As I talk, you could also see the talk. You could see the talk. From the sound comes the form. From the sound comes the form. So as I speak, which is a sound, form, sound incarnation, let that take a form in your heart or in your consciousness. In other words, you could paint a picture. Oh, Mahaprabhu is now there, and so many have surrounded, in fact, that house. Some are banging at the door. We want darshan, we want what? We want. Well, they want it, maybe you don't want. Okay. इसे पता चलेगा फिर जब carry on. Anyway, my time is also getting over. Right? So you could also see as we read or as we hear, we see. You take darshan. Yesterday, the way Dina Bandhu Prabhu was talking about Radharani and her appearance, and as anyway, I was in the audience. I'm sharing my first-hand experience that the Raja Vrishabhanu picked up baby Radha from the lotus flower, that is where she had appeared. And he held Radha to his chest, and what was the experience of Vrishabhanu king as he was holding little Radha, Bal Radha, as he was touching and kissing and all those emotions, all that experience Dinabandhu Prabhu was talking. What he was talking was experience of King Vrishabhanu as he had held baby Radha. So the experience of Vrishabhanu was becoming the experience of Dinabandhu Prabhu. He was, as he had read or heard, and he was remembering that and talking about it, the experience of Shivano that he was experiencing, and that experience he was sharing with the audience, myself also. So I felt very strongly the original experience of Vrishabhanu, which was being experienced by Dinabandhu. He made us experience that, and we felt, or I felt that that experience was in the present tense, not 5,000 years ago. This happened, that happened. That experience was in the present tense. And every Leela of the Lord, and Radharani is almost Lord, he's part of the Lord. Only when Radha is with Krishna, Radha and Krishna combined becomes the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, and all these Leelas are eternal. They are not just thing of the past, but they are in the present tense. They are happening. Literally also happening, and as we hear, we could experience them happening right now and here. So, really, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had no choice but to come out, and he raised his arms. He said, Haribo! He kind of greeted everyone, gave darshan to everyone. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying, Hari Bol is like lifting everyone, lifting everyone's consciousness. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, first he goes around Mathura, taking darshans, several darshan sthalis in Mathura, Mathura Mandal also. And then he begins his tour of Brajamandal. And throughout his chanting and dancing, and he's trying to get everyone to chant and dance, and the whole Vrindavan is responding to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appeal. Chant! Haribo! Haribo! And whole Vrindavan is vibrating and trembling, and because there's no dead matter in Vrindavan, right? Chintamani, yes, this one? Hari. But which one is this better or what was going on was okay? Huh? This is, huh? She says so. In Vrindavan, there is no dead matter. Whole Braj is living. Chintamani prakarasatmasu kalpavraksha lakshavrateshu surabhirabhipalayantam lakshmi sahasrashata sambrama sevyamanam govindamadi purusham tamaham aham bhajami. So there's a wide variety, there's lots of variegatedness in Vrindavan. Or Vrindavan is Vrindavan, one is a forest. Vrindaya Vanam. Vrindaya Vanam, Vrindavan. Is a forest of Vrindavan. Tulsi Maharani ki forest of Tulsi trees, and of course there are so many other kinds of trees and creepers all over Vrindavan. So they are there, and the cows are there, Surabhirabhipalayantam, and Krishna and covered boys are there everywhere. And Nanda Baba Yashoda is there, and all elderly folks are there. And they're all, and the Jamuna Maiya ki. Even the water of Vrindavan is not just ordinary H2O. It is all spiritual. It's called Kalindi. Another name of Jamuna is Kalindi. So Kalindi is a person, Jamuna is a person. She flows in the form of water also. So it's not an ordinary water from Bangalore. This is and the trees are not ordinary, they're all Kalpavraksha trees. So as Mahaprabhu is appealing to them to chant, so they're all chanting. They're excited and ecstatic. And Mahaprabhu has arrived. The description of Mahaprabhu in Bahulavan was there's a so he sees a group of cows. They were grazing, so many of them. But as Mahaprabhu is passing through there, chanting and dancing, immediately cows stopped grazing, and they all rushed to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And they all start licking the body of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, thinking him to be Gopal, Krishna, Gopal Krishna, taking care of the cows. That's Gopal. And then Mahaprabhu starts scratching here and touching different cows and showing his affection, reciprocating with the cows. Really. And then as he wants to proceed now, Mahaprabhu wants to proceed. All the cows are going right behind him. You're seeing them? Yes? What are they doing? They are sitting down there. They turn around, went away. What are they doing? They're following. They're following. Shamsundar, Gaurasundar. And then the coward men, they're struggling to keep the cows back or behind. They're pulling them with their ropes. And after a long struggle, they manage to hold on to the cows or stop their progress of following right behind Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu moves forward, then there are birds all over, all in the sky, as if all the birds of Braj, they all have gathered and they are there to greet, as you're doing a little greeting me, say. So they want to greet Gauranga, and the sky is filled with the birds, and they are doing their kind of dancing. And this is a Panchamaga, they're singing whatever they're able to sing. Because koi, and each bird is trying to express their joy. And there are lots of peacocks. They are gathered right in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The beautiful peacocks. Beautiful. Vrindavan is known for peacocks, right? Peacocks. And the peacocks are known for their dance. So they're exhibiting their art of dancing for the pleasure of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. As Mahaprabhu is going forward with his chanting and dancing, they're kind of, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is a Nataraj, the best of the dancer, as if they're trying to compete with another dancer, the Gauranga. And what are they doing? They're face to face with Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And as Mahaprabhu goes forward, they're going backward. They got reverse gear. Cars are going in the reverse direction. They're dancing and also going, like in Kirtan, sometimes you do that, right? Without turning around, you just keep going back and going forward. So the peacocks are dancing, and Lord is going forward. After the animals, the turn of the birds, now the turn of the trees. Trees are greeting Gauranga. How are they greeting Gauranga? As Mahaprabhu is passing underneath the trees on the way, on either side there are trees. So they start shaking their branches. And what is falling down are the flowers. So they are doing flower abhishek. You have seen abhisheks? Flower abhishek, for which we sometimes import flowers. ISKCON devotees import flowers from Singapore or Hawaii or here, there. But for the trees, it is their own creation. So they're just shaking the branches. And each tree has a different kind of flowers with different kinds of flavors also. And then there are some trees are fruit-bearing trees, and they think, hey, our friend is here. We better give some gifts. So they are offering fruits to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Gauranga Mahaprabhu, as he is receiving so many gifts, Chaitanya Krishna has said in Bhagavad Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayashyati. Now all these four items come from the forest or from the trees. Patram, right? Pushpam, yes. Phalam, yes. Toyam, toyam. That is some drops of water or even honey oozing, dropping from some trees. So like that, Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam. All these trees. So Lord was feeling very grateful having received so many kinds of gifts from these trees. He was thinking, I better express my gratitude. And I don't want to just to say thank you. That would be just a lip service. I better do something for them. So Mahaprabhu goes forward. What does he do? He embraced one tree. He held with his both arms and was hugging and embracing and thanking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But then the next door tree said, me too, me too. Then Mahaprabhu runs to that tree and another embrace. Next door tree said, oh, what? Me too. And like this, Mahaprabhu has to now embrace all the trees of Vrindavan. It is going to take a long time. Huh? Well, he has his ways. Very easily. What could he do? If you wanted to do it faster, you wanted to embrace all the trees very quickly, in a short time, what could he possibly do? Expand. Oh, smart. IT. Or AI. Yeah, Lord could very easily expand, and as many trees, those many Krishnas. And okay, I embrace all the trees. Hari. And Mahaprabhu is Krishna, 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 Hey. Krishna 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 Pahima. Krishna 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 Rakshama. Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Pahima. Mahaprabhu is singing Mahamantras, singing different other songs, and is going from forest to forest. Really. And he finally, there are so many details in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela. There are few chapters, not so many. Mahaprabhu's about 2 months of travel through Brajamandal is described only in 2 chapters. Disappointing. But Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who was compiling Chaitanya Charitamrita on the bank of Radha Kund, he was quite elderly, and his body was trembling and hands were shaking, and he wasn't sure how much time is at his disposal. So he's also trying to summarize different leelas and made the whole thing with condensed nectar in the form of Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Mahaprabhu, okay, we just mentioned Radhakund, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reaching Radhakund area. But this is 500 years ago, right? The story is happening 500 years ago. And the times were different. There was a different rule also. It wasn't Modi ruling. There was Muslim rulers. In most of the parts of India, Aurangzeb had stationed himself just in Agra. Once he noticed some lamps were lit on the top of 7-story Radha Govind Mandir, and seeing that kind of glory of Vrindavan and glory of Govinda, Radha Govinda, as you were seeing those lamps, those flames, he had ordered, go, destroy, dismantle that temple. I hate. So, lot of destruction. Temple destroyed, deities broken, and luckily Vaishnavas managed to shift many deities from Vrindavan to Jaipur, Nimkaroli, and like that, different, mostly Jaipur. And because of the fear of these Yavanas, the Muslims, there are no pilgrimages, no yatras coming from anywhere, not even from Whitefield. Everything was kind of stand still here. And all the places of Krishna's pastimes were covered over by the overgrowth of bushes and trees, and everything was neglected. And so was Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. This is the time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had sent his team. Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghu Jago Sri Jiva Gopalako. You heard of 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan? Yes? Yes? No? Yes. You better know this. Because of them, in fact, Mahaprabhu gave them the mission, go discover different places of Krishna's pastimes, re-establish the parikrama path, build the temples, renovate the temples again, install the deities, write scriptures, and practice and propagate bhajan. And that is what 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan were doing. One of the first, because Lokanath Swami is talking to you. The first Goswami that was dispatched for Vrindavan was Lokanath Goswami, along with Bhugarva Goswami. They are not listed in 6 Goswami Vrindavan list, but they are. They're as good. They're also Goswamis. In fact, the 6 Goswamis, listen to this, and Krishnadas Kaviraj and Lokanath Goswamis. There's one list like that, and list of 8 Goswamis. 6 officially, Chad Goswami, but the additional 2 are also listed as Goswamis. So as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, where Radha Kund was and Radha Kund is, and he was, hey, has anybody seen Radha Kund? I want to go take holy dip in Radha Kund. Radhe! What happened? Radhe! Radhe! You must not be Brajavasis. The Brajavasis test your Brajabhav, whether you are into that bhav or not. When they say Radhe, you have to say also, Jai Radhe, or Hare Krishna. It's very popular. Name of Radha is very popular here. When rickshawalas, everybody chants name of Radha, Radha, Radha. You chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So they say, now, we know Aristagram, Aristasur, you know Aristasur? The bull demon. He was killed in the region where Radha Kund is. And that place had become known as Aristagram. The place was named after Aristasur. Oh, we know Aristagram, but they said, we know there are some fields. One field is called Gori Badi. Other one is called Kali Badi. Badi in Bengal is what? Field or farm, land. Kali Badi, Gori Badi. Oh, that much we know. But Radha Kund, no. Shyam Kund, no. We don't know. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu figured it out. Anyways, he's pretending he doesn't know. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if there's no if and but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, does he know Radhakund? Yes? He must know. Otherwise, what kind of Krishna is he? But in his manifest Prakat Leela, Yogamaya makes Lord forget a lot of things. And he acts like an ignorant person. Oh, I don't know Radhakund. Where is Radhakund? So Mahaprabhu went to that field called Kali Badi. There was a pond there, and Mahaprabhu starts taking holy dip and sprinkling water and chanting mantras, and everyone, hey! So I said, what field? What does he think this place is? Mahaprabhu was thinking, and he knew that this is what? Radhakund. And next to the Gauri body is? No, Gauri body. Okay. Gauri body is Radhakund, Kali body is Shyam. Hare Krishna. Time to stop. Hare. Hare Hare. So this way we get to know a little more. Who is here for first time in Vrindavan? This is your first visit of Vrindavan. That is in this life. I think 95% of you are here for first time. So there's a lot to know. Everything is new for you in that sense. Well, I'm sure you have read before, so you know Vrindavan, you have some idea. Still, you don't have that first-hand experience of visiting Vrindavan and your encounter with Vrindavan. So, with what I am sharing here, I think you get to know a little more Vrindavan, or even I would say, realize Vrindavan. Knowing is one thing, and realization is yet something else. So besides knowing, realizing Vrindavan, I'm sure Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, the way, well, throughout Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, Antya Leela, but especially Mahaprabhu's Vrindavan visit, the way it is described, the idea behind this is that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is trying to get the message across that this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is, who is he? Shyam Sundar, okay. Gaur Sundar is Shyam Sundar. The way whole Vrindavan was dealing, reciprocating with Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Sundar, all that we had been hearing, the way Mahaprabhu even danced in front of Keshav Dev, deity. Who dances like that dance? Who dances? Anyone from South India, North India, or West? No human being could dance the way Gauranga Mahaprabhu always danced and also danced at Krishna Janmasthan in front of Keshav Dev. And the way cows recognize, hey, so many of us go there, but the cows don't stop grazing and rush to us and begin licking our bodies. They may do sometimes, rarely, but the way thousands of cows rush to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and those birds flying in the sky, and the peacocks dancing in the trees, welcoming, greeting. I mean, this is in the spiritual sky, in the spiritual world, in Vrindavan, whether that one or this one, not different. Well, these are daily occurrences. This every day this happens. The trees greeting Krishna is every day. But some sampling is described in the context of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's visit of Vrindavan. This is sharing that Vrindavan experience, our Lord's dealing with the Vrindavan, residents of Vrindavan. It's kind of this becomes also Shastra Chakshusha, seeing through the eyes of the scriptures. Seeing through the eyes of the scriptures. These authors are showing us, Krishnadas Kaviraj, Swami, Maharaj is showing us Gauranga as he is, and showing the dealings of residents of Vrindavan as they happen. For us, this is some novelty or something new, But this happens all the time. This happens all the time. This happens every day. Then Mahaprabhu is going to do Govardhan Parikrama. Really. And no one does Parikrama like the way Gauranga Mahaprabhu did Parikrama. From Radha Kundi starts his Govardhan Parikrama, comes to Kusum Sarovar and goes forward. For first time he sees Govardhan. Earlier there's no Govardhan, is underneath, it's not above the ground, so Mahaprabhu did not see. The first time he saw, as soon as he saw Govardhan, Mahaprabhu ran like anything. And then he grabbed one Sheila and he's shedding tears. And his shedding tears was like Mahaprabhu is doing abhishek of Govardhan Sheila with his tears. And he's embracing that Sheila. Rama Krishna Sarana Svarsha Pramodaha. And he's remembering how when Ram and Krishna and Balaram walk on you, O Govardhan, the touch of their lotus feet touching you, O Govardhan, this gives you great pleasure. And like that there's a, let's say, and like that, on and on. So I think it's supposed to be samples, so presenting us the sample of the sample of Mahaprabhu's tour of Vrindavan. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Vrindavan Dham ki Sri Krishna Balaram ki. So I wish I have welcomed you, and this is your first day, right? So this is the day to welcome. I could welcome you all day. Yeah, so you're welcomed, and I wish you a happy journey or tour of Vrindavan in following 3, 4, 5 days. Relax and have a good time in Vrindavan Dham ki Kal Premanande.
Is it possible for you to say?
No. Karo.